Hello, collective. Welcome back. Again, this is Coach Juga. So I'm feeling very playful. I have this playful energy coming over me. I have the sense that this is my magic wand. And what can I create with it? What do I want to do with it? How am I going to affect my life and elevate my life and the life of yours as well? So tapping into your inner child, that feels real important right now. You just don't even know the healing aspect when you do something that you used to love as a kid. And when you go back to that energy and allow yourself to do that again. So you might have seen my post. I was in St. George, Utah the other day, and accompanied a friend who had to go there for work. And while they were at work, I went and played. And even though it was a little bit of a drive, farther drive than I wanted to go, I mean, it's 15 minutes. It was a lot of traffic, a lot of congestion. I was like, that's where I want to go. And so that's what I did. So, pardon me while I set that down. They had a merry-go-round, carousel, and 151 on the timer, and all of these statues, and it was artistic, and they had taken old pieces of rubbish and created this beautiful art with them. One was a guitar, and it was made from old pieces of metal, and old license plates formed the outside. So it had this sense of arts, sculpture, play, fun, music. All of this was kind of together. And I feel like that's a message. We can do so much healing by using simple techniques that we've known since we were a kid. We just haven't tapped into them. Singing that song, This Little Light of Mine, that has been especially healing lately, of just knowing that I have that inner light and what do I want to use it to create with. So this is a very whimsical reading. I have no outline, no guidance. Spirit was like, let's just have fun. Let's play and let's go. So here we go. Okay, collective. So I was guided to the Muse Tarot, the Fairies Oracle, and the Soulflower Oracle. And I'm just noticing these colors. The colors on the backs of the deck. Very playful, very fun, magical. And while I was setting this up and shuffling, I was reminded of all these things from childhood that were just so fun to do. Matchbox cars, and how you would set all the things up together, and you had to figure out a way to hold it up because half the time it would fall over. Barbies, playing dress up. With the Barbies, I had the Barbie camper and the Barbie horse trailer, and we would go out riding all over the place, playing outside. Okay, sorry about that. I just realized my mic wasn't working. Okay. We're back on now. Playing outside, the dandelions. Maybe you like to pick dandelions and blow them and make a wish. I loved playing in the gravel driveway and finding, these really special rocks that I just thought were great, magnificent. Tapping into what those things were painting, playing pretend. I loved to play office. I worked at a bank and my name was Vicky. Something about the fact of just going back there and refamiliarizing yourself with those times and what made you happy and why you did it. We did it just because we loved to do it. It was fun. It wasn't because we needed to earn some money. It wasn't because we had to take care of somebody else. We didn't have all those responsibilities. Life was good. And just the freedom of being out on your bike and riding. And I remember the little tassels on the end of my handlebars, thinking that was cool how they would just jiggle in the wind, and it felt so freeing. So something about just going back and revisiting those moments is one way we can heal the inner child, that it doesn't have to be humdrum all the time. Sometimes we can just reconnect with the inner child that did have fun. When we do shadow work, we tend to dive into the inner child that had a hard life or had hard times. And they're saying, hey, remember, there was the inner child that also had fun. Maybe board games. Whatever that is for you, do yourself a favor and take the opportunity to relive some of those moments and just enjoy it because you can. For the hell of it. 7:21 on the timer. All right, this is the Muse Tarot. What do you want to tell the collective about this? I feel like this has to do with healing. Music. Okay, I just told me music again. Just simply listening to songs that make you happy or made you happy as a kid can be very healing for you. It brings joy. And when it brings joy, it raises your vibration. And when your vibration is raised, you get that creative energy, that passion back. Yeah, they're saying, remember that. Remember that passion? That was fun. I'm just guided to 7:34. I don't know why, but I was told to look at my watch. So, the Hanged Muse. I'm feeling like, remember being on the monkey bars and just hanging there just because you wanted to? Because it was fun? Maybe do that. Go to the park. Swing on the swings. I do that a lot. I love going to the park. Sitting near the play park area and just, I don't even have to be watching the kids, but hearing their giggles and their laughter, something about that is healing for me too. Their laughter makes me laugh. It's kind of infectious. And I don't know any of these people. It's just an energy of fun and joy. Something about going back to that is so healing. Death and rebirth. Maybe a part of you feels like it's died. Maybe a part of you going through a transition and coming to a point of maturity in your life has made you lose focus on fun. I feel like this camera lighting, something about this lighting isn't right. The light's not right. Your light's not right. Maybe that's it. Your light needs to brighten up. You need a little more light in your life, some vitamin D, some sun. Get out there. Queen of Voices. So that's the Queen of Swords. That's coming to clarity, coming to an understanding, coming to a realization that through this process, it may have been a long, hard process, a long, hard road. 10:35 on the timer. And they're saying it's time for some fun in your life. I'm really drawn to this pyramid on the top of her head. And this is birds flying above it. You are connected to 11:11 on the timer. You are connected to a higher level now that you've gone through this transformation. And if you get these urges or desires to go do something and you feel like, oh my gosh, that's so childish, or that's silly, or I'd like to, but I'm grown up now. They're saying, no, that's where your creative energy is. Go there. Explore it, even if you can only go for 5 or 10 minutes. It's the energy of the space that you go to. Maybe get that old board game out. Play with the pieces of it. Look at the cards. Remember those times that you laughed your head off because you were playing with your brothers, sisters, cousins, parents, whoever, and those funny times that happened while you were playing that board game. It's an energy. It's your inspiration. That's where your inspiration comes in. 12:22 on the timer. Pardon me. Oh, I have been doing so many readings today, and my voice is getting very hoarse. Getting horsey, and makes me think too, like when you were a kid, maybe you've been outside and playing all day and you come in and you're hot and you're sweaty. Back in the day with me, we'd come in for Kool-Aid. My favorite flavor was grape. I always wanted my grape Kool-Aid. All of these childhood things are just popping in my mind. The High Priestess. You are being guided by your higher self to tap back into that inspired creative energy. And the Ace of Materials. Yes, that's what's going to start your journey. Start this new time period of receiving, of giving. I know that's not what it is, but as I look at this card, she's holding a stick. But because it's right here by this, I don't know, stone, it's reminding me of a peace pipe. 14:12 on the timer. This feels very shaman-like. It feels very Indian, American Indian, tribal. And I'm also noticing, so this circle going around here, and then it's pointing down. This is almost like an exclamation point. Almost like a reverse teardrop. It feels like something's pouring into you. When you allow your mind to get creative and connect with the divine and let it open and blossom and bloom and start seeing the visions, it pours something into you. It's feeding your fire, and it's allowing this inspiration to come forward. 15:15 on the timer. And your higher self is guiding you to this. So I'm hearing, never think it's silly. The divine is telling you something for a reason. Bottom of the deck, the sun. What? Yeah, that's what I said earlier about just getting out in the sunshine, the vitamin D. Accentuating that solar plexus, igniting you. And the Knight of Voices. That's when you ignite that energy in the solar plexus. That's when you get more communication, more people coming forward, more creative ideas, creative people, resources. Maybe you'll be inspired to go buy some paints. Go buy a new board game. Break the boundaries that inspire you. You don't have to do adult things to become inspired. In fact, they're saying that's just society's way of controlling you. Be a kid again. Go back there, even if just in your mind. You can go back there in your mind any time you want to. You could do this at work. Let's say every time that you need to go on a bathroom break or go get another cup of coffee or something like that. Pretend you're a kid. You're going in for that Kool-Aid. Or you're running up in and you're going as fast as you can so you can get back outside to your friends and go play. Tap into that childlike energy that just wants to go, go, go and have fun. It's going to bring you so many more ideas. Like, I feel like the ideas, the inspiration for you is going to bombard on you like these ideas of childhood are for me right now. Wisdom. You already know what you like to do. You did it as a kid. You will not only find inspiration back there, you will find great wisdom. Have you ever been told that you are wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So yeah, that's part of this tapping into the childhood. It's going to help you with whatever challenge you are facing at the moment. Maybe it's a project at work. Maybe it's car trouble. Oh no, maybe you think back about when you were a kid and you had a flat tire and you had to figure out how to fix it. And that sparks an idea in you of like, oh my gosh, this would be a great invention. It's those kinds of things. New beginnings. And life energy. This is the sun. This is a new beginning, and you can go there anytime you want to. Life-giving energy. That's what childhood is. The happy fairy of sunshine brings, excuse me, lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. See, sometimes just being out in the sun, when you've been removing all these swords that have pained your heart, then you go out in the sun and let it heal it. Let that sun shine in. In order to let your light out, you got to let the sun shine in. It feeds the fuel. The fairy godmother holds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. They're going to be coming in for you. Purity. The childhood. Yes. The unicorn. That just came out in the Your Power to Connect in part 3, which will be uploading soon. Always trust the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. 21:13 on the timer. Oh my goodness. This is just beautiful energy. It feels like summer. Summertime. Tell us a little bit more about what the High Priestess is guiding us to. This abundance, this opening our mind to abundance, opening to receive the information, the inspiration, the knowledge. This transformation is bringing about great abundance. Okay, Spirit. What else does the High Priestess want us to know about this time of abundance and receiving and making it happen by going into these spaces that feel so good and happy? Oh my gosh, Xenia, lightheartedness. This is one of my favorite flowers. I absolutely love them. They come in all different bright, sunny colors. I absolutely love them. It encourages spontaneity and just plain silliness in order to help bridge the gap between responsible adult and innocent child. Wow, that's what I was just saying. 23:03 on the timer. Wow, Spirit, you are amazing. You are amazing. Allow yourself to rediscover your joyful, playful inner child. Open your heart and your imagination. Yes. And allow yourself to dream. The world is your oyster and anything is possible. 23:30. I'm telling you what, these threes. Okay, we have nasturtium. So vitality. This is that sacral energy and heart energy. What does your heart want to create? Spicy, sensual nasturtium encourages your spiritual and thinking self to come into balance with the earthly physical reality. She brings warmth and vitality into the practical experience of your daily life, motivating you into action as opposed to just thinking about it. No more procrastinating. We didn't procrastinate on fun as a kid and being creative. We might have procrastinated on our chores. But then again, sometimes that would be our motivation. Hurry up and get them done so you can go play. What makes you want to hurry up and get the hard part over and get to the good part. Earth, going outside and playing seems to be so important. I'm seeing jump roping now. Campanella, alignment. Campanella bells are ringing in the spirit of abundance from the limitless universal source. The abundance. That's what the High Priestess wants you to know. Helping you align your thoughts, words, and actions with your true self, which knows no limitations. Focus on all you have achieved. Instead of dwelling on all there is yet to be well. Be happy. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. This was so fun. I'm so excited. I have so much energy right now. And it's like, I just want to keep going. I want to keep playing. How are we going to close this out, Spirit? What do you want to do? Okay, we are going to close this out with the Oracle of Portals. What else do you want to tell us about the inner child, lightheartedness, the sun, the inspiration, the life energy, and our alignment? Okay. What portal is the High Priestess directing us to for the collective's alignment? Enter. You are entering a magical space. Look at that. That's like all the colors that were out here of the cards I was showing you at the very beginning. Very magical. An enchanted forest. The gate is open. Card number 15. All right. First card out is multiverse. Connecting with the multiverse. And number 25, underwater realm. All right, I am being guided to read the multiverse. This also looks very magical, mystical. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I kept getting this phrase in my head from different movies. They kind of come together, and it was magical, mystical, bippity boppity boo. Mystical, magical, bippity boppity boo. That just kept playing over and over in my head, which is very childlike, very, fun, playful. Multiverse. All right. In addition to countless possibilities, quantum science indicates there may also be countless realities. According to this mind-boggling hypothesis, each time you choose an experience the manifestation of one potential outcome, the other potential outcomes don't cease to be. They continue in a parallel reality to the one you seem to be experiencing. Okay, they continue in a parallel reality to the one that you seem to be experiencing. So all things are possible. This creates an incredible number of universes and realities. From this perspective, time and existence seems like a line, less like a line. Here I go, trouble speaking again. I'm so excited. This energy is so... energetic. I'm playful. I'm having such a hard time speaking. From this perspective, time and existence seems less like a line and more like a prism or a multi-dimensional mandala of light. Hello, retrograde. I'm hoping you're done soon. I think it's soon. Mid-month, I believe. The multiverse portal is an opening to alternative realities. It's an open opportunity to expand into more freedom, luxury, success, courage, peace, wisdom, abundance, love, and whatever else you would prefer to have more of. This card is a reminder that you can readily access these positive qualities and conditions. Do so by remembering that you are powerful, that you are connected to something much bigger than your human body, and that you have many more options and resources than you have previously realized. What is it that you would most like to experience in this situation? Imagine the real possibility that in more than one branch of reality, you're already experiencing whatever that is. What special talents, abilities, blessings, assets, allies, or knowledge would you like to possess? There are likely branches of reality where you already have all of that stuff too. Take a moment to connect with the full expression of you, your soul across all universes and timelines. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply and relax. Then feel into the precise energies and qualities you desire to own in this moment. Dial into those vibrations. Imagine that you already embody them. See if you can go beyond imagining and know that you already embody them. That was like that break the boundaries, breaking through the boundaries of your imagination. Summon the you that has these things and be that version of yourself. Feel powerful and empowered. Feel grateful. Feel as if you are standing on a mountaintop, gazing at a portal of swirling light in the sky, drinking in all of the blessings and boons that are present for you in these endless alternative worlds. There you are, standing on the mountaintop. Expand your thinking, expand your beliefs, expand yourself. A portal of positive potential is open for you. Open your eyes to it, feel into it, and then step through it. Wow. That's beautiful. I'm kind of getting from the underwater realm, like another thing. As a child, you may have loved swimming. And sometimes when we dive back into those past experiences, we receive inspiration. Well, this is just beautiful. So, enter the multiverse. Go ahead. Take the step. Take the challenge. Go where you're being guided to go. There's something big for you. 33:44 on the timer. Something's coming in, and your higher self is guiding you there. So, with that, I'm going to close out this reading. That was fun, exciting, from a day of very structured things that's been going on. It was fun to just let go, let loose, and tap in with spirit and see where they wanted to take me. And I really enjoyed it. So thank you for sharing your energy. 34:14 on the timer. I hope you are all doing well. I wish you the best on this journey into this new portal. And let me know in the comments, like, what are some of the things that you like to do as a kid? What brought back those special times? Or maybe when you go back there, like, what realizations do you have? It would be really fun to hear your experience if you feel like sharing. So until next time, lead with love, and I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day.